Hello. Woo, welcome back. This is Taurus Does Tarot. Or welcome if you've never been. This reading is for Aries. And this is my new setup. Let's see what is going on for Aries in the month of May. These are May check-ins. Aries is always first. Let's get it started. What's going on with Aries in the month of May? Okay. Interesting stuff so far. What is going on with Aries in the month of May? Haha, unicursal hexagram. I'm a little superstitious. I don't like to get it on camera. Okay. Alright. Let me know if you like this setup more than the old way of me holding up the cards so you can actually see them, help you remember them, I guess. I don't know. Let me know if you like it. Just looking to get a few more meditation cards or corner cards. But it looks like nothing's really coming out. Wow. Meditation. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're good. I'm going to shuffle the deck one more time. The Tower. Didn't you get this last time? I don't remember. But we'll figure it out. Okay. Let's just see. The bottom of the deck, Queen of Discs. Top of the deck, Nine of Cups, happiness. So just remember that no matter what this reading is about, you are stable, grounded, powerful, benefited, I don't know. Nine of Cups, happiness, not the Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups, happiness. You are in your bliss. Okay, so whatever this is, it's almost just like don't even worry about it. You got this. So remember that as we go through this journey. Here we start. At the core we have the Ace of Swords, the Star, and the Sun. So again, radiating with that Nine of Cups energy. Let's fucking go. We have the Ace of Swords, so it's like, okay, I'm putting in the work. I know what I want. I'm after it. It's kind of very solidified and in mind, and just man, I wasn't prepared to do these readings, but I was making myself do these readings. Aries. Let's talk. Okay. Where's my coffee? See, I'm a mess today. Maybe it's you, Aries. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Star, and the Sun. We have happiness and the Queen of Discs. Everything is good right now, Aries. Why you get all worked up? Why are we this and that, kind of energy when everything's good? Everything's solid. Everything's put together. Everything. You're basically thriving. And it is hard to thrive in the current environment that we're going through. However, you are managing it and you are happy and this is your bliss and you are golden. Like you are golden. Okay, so at the core over here we have the universal hexagram. I don't like putting it on camera. I'm superstitious, but it's there. And it is divine feminine and divine masculine coming together in divine union. So what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing is your life is great. This might be a little bit about your love life because everything else seems so set. You don't have any other questions, Aries. You're wondering about your love life, okay? So that's the kind of vibe this is, where everything's super solid, you have nothing to worry about, but this is just something to consider if you're considering a partner, if you're already in a relationship, if you're recently out of a relationship, whatever your situation, this is, we're thinking about love, okay? And it could even be self love. It could be your own feminine and masculine sides coming together for your ultimate truth, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be another person, but it is that type of energy of both sides coming together as one. So that's something to consider. We have the Two of Swords, peace, the Magus, and the Ten of Discs. Well, keeping that energy up. You have come to terms with things. This Two of Swords is swords coming together. It's almost like two, each person, two people, each have the Ace of Swords, and they're coming together, and it's peace. And going back to the number two, talking about the two sides or being in a relationship. Okay, so starting off with the twos, followed by the Magus. Peace is your magic. You are so at peace with everything that you are open to seeing, believing, and feeling the magic in your own life and your own self. Then we got this Ten of Discs here. Okay, looks like financial freedom to me. I don't know. That's a great card, and also just very stable. So the same themes are popping up. This is the third thing that just goes along with what I'm saying. And then we have this Wheel of Fortune here. Everything's working out in your favor. The Fool, you're on this journey. You feel great. The Hermit, looking within, right? Being alone, but wanting to be alone. So that, again, reiterating what we've been saying this whole reading. Very high energy, very powerful energy for you, Aries. Very put together, very secure. I love to see stability for you. But then at the end, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so it's like all this good shit. What the fuck is that doing there? You have the Hermit right next to debauch, which is, like debauchery, when you get crossed, when, someone from your team backstabs you. And this could be yourself, and you're saying, I have all this, but what if this isn't what I really wanted, right? So at least you're in a place where you're comfortable enough to think about these things. I guess that's like the benefit of it. But you might be feeling like you cheated yourself out of something, Aries, and it's very almost minuscule compared to how your life actually is. This was all really great, really strong, powerful, you know. But that debauch, that Seven of Cups at the end, something is not the way that you thought it would be, is what I'm getting out of that. So let's continue. We have the Tower, and we'll reveal that later. The Nine of Swords, reverse Prince of Wands, and reverse Priestess. So I feel like you're coming out of this Tower moment. I feel like this is new, fresh energy. The Tower is over. But the Tower did leave its marks. That's why we have the Tower and the Nine of Swords, cruelty. You're still thinking about it. This reverse Prince of Wands, maybe a little chaotic emotionally, or maybe growing through it, because it's in reverse. So usually the Prince of Wands is more emotional immaturity. So this might be maturing, but I feel like you would have just had the Knight of Wands if that were the case. So we also have the Priestess here in reverse, and she is the all-knowing. So in reverse, she's the unknowing, right? Something hurt you really badly. I don't know if it was a person. It could easily be about a breakup, something that really, you know, fucked with your lifestyle, fucked with your being. And now you're hurting. So that's just something to think about if If that's what's holding you up, maybe you need to recognize that it's in the past and you don't know what's going to happen with this new person or this next time or for yourself. Okay? What's this? Queen of Cups. You got it. You got it. You maybe realize this already. You have fixed it. You're becoming complete about it. So Queen of Cups is here with the right perspective. She's saying, hey, she's here to nurture. She's here to fill up your cup, you know? So that's just something to think about. Future cards, we have the Princess of Swords, Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups, reverse Two of Discs. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here is if you keep putting in the work, you will come out victorious. Something will come along, and you will find your other half. You don't have to change a thing. You don't have to change anything about you. You're going to find your person. Princess of Swords would indicate that kind of like putting in the work, some new challenge arising. The Seven of Wands is valor, and so it's kind of like going with a brave face. The Eight of Swords is interference, okay, so something coming and interrupting you. Knight of Cups to match your Queen of Cups, strong perspective, attitude of gratitude kind of thing. And reverse discs is either if you are in a relationship with this person, then it looks like it will continue on. And if you are not in a relationship with anyone, you are perfect the way you are to find the person you're meant to be with. Okay, so that's really beautiful. Those are the future cards. I think it worked out. I think this was a great reading. I think it's interesting that that Seven of Cups showed up for such a good reading. But just try not to be too hard on yourself, because if you're being too hard on anyone, it most likely is yourself right now. Okay. Meditation cards, reverse cups, Seven of Discs, Two of Cups, and the Eon. So we have failure, love, and judgment. Okay. Meditation. I know when I need to be replenished, I always fill myself up. I know when I need to be replenished, I always fill myself up. Okay. So let's see what's going on in the work life of Aries. We'll go with Forcus. Forcus. See what he has to say. Okay. You know what? Today I'm just going to read the divination. I'm not going to read about the demons. I'm only telling you because you're the first one. Let's just keep it short and sweet, right? Focus on gaining eloquence and grace. Okay? Focus on gaining eloquence and grace. All right, Aries, I hope that helps. I will see you next time.